We spend most of our time talking news, politics, and policy on Up and At It, but not surprisingly, that is not what the majority of Americans are talking about.
Our intrepid reporter, Siri Freeh, spends hours sifting through the landfill of American culture to bring you the top 5 trending topics on social media. Siri, what's trending?
Number 5.
Can we please change that song?
Come up with a better one, and maybe I'll consider it.
I will do that.
All right. Jack, I hate to break it to you, but no parent is perfect. The best you can hope for is that there's going to be a few just limited I hate yous when Papaya is growing up, instead of full-out litigation like one teen is pursuing in New Jersey. High school New Jersey senior Rachel Canning is suing her parents. She wants them to pay for her private school tuition, college tuition, and living expenses.
In a car, in a boat.
She claims that they threw her out when she was 18. Okay, first of all,
When you hit 18, it's not throwing, she looks like a snot.
According to her parents, she is. According to her father, Sean Canning, Rachel was an incredibly rebellious teen who ran away from home because she didn't want to abide by her parents' rules.
Oh, my.
What did these rules include? Being respectful, keeping a curfew, doing your chores, and potentially ending a relationship with a boyfriend they thought was a bad influence. Ooh,
Reasonable.
Horrible parents.
That sounds like nothing any teenage girl ever has to be asked of.
Yeah, exactly.
In her life. I don't know how she lived under those conditions.
Right? So she got out, and now she's suing her parents for kicking her out. Essentially what they told her is, either do these things, behave yourself, or you can go and try and live your life on your own, which any parent would tell you to do.
I believe it's the legal precedent for this is as long as you're under my roof, you're going to live by my rules.
That's what my parents told me.
Because the opposite of that is not under their roof.
That's a right protected under the Constitution, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it's one of the amendments.
Right, and one of the sub-amendments there is, are you air conditioning the entire world? You own stock in the power company?
Gosh. She had a hearing on March 4th, and she asked her parents to pay the outstanding $5,306 to Morris Catholic tuition or school, plus commit an existing college fund to her. The lawsuit also includes a request that Rachel's parents pay their daughter's legal fees, which total $12,000.
What lawyer takes this case?
Apparently, the lawyer is the father of a friend that she ran away to that friend's home.
And then you tell stories about what actually happens. I got a feeling that these are actually parents that are struggling to reach their kid. And when I was 18 and I was a stupid kid and I didn't understand how the world worked, and my parents were trying to reach me, it took being in the real world to go, yeah, Ben, you're being an idiot.
Right.
I was 22 and I realized my parents had experienced everything I had experienced already and knew better.
And so how do you teach this kid other than kicking her out into the real world and seeing what the real world is like and seeing how good she actually had it with her parents?
Well,
then when this is available to you.
Well, it all depends. It's not a matter of it being available. It's a matter of what the judge decides. And I hope that he completely laughs at this and throws it out. Otherwise,
judge rules parents don't have to pay university fees of daughter who tried to sue them. This
update
from The Independent.
Well, it's
very good to hear.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Well, does it say if he laughed it off?
She's going to feel so stupid when she's 30.
Oh, yeah.
For having done this. So stupid.
I hope so. She should.
Number 4.
Speaking of stupid. Love her or hate her, Americans just can't get enough of Barbie. At the Mall of America, they have Barbie Dream House. Did you see that?
Is this a new store or is this like a temporary exhibit?
It's like an exhibit. It's kind of like the Princess Diana thing.
Okay.
I really want to go, actually.
Wait. You try to give off this air that you're a serious woman and woman of poise. You want to go to the Barbie?
Barbie was an astronaut.
It's all pink. That'd be fun.
Barbie was an astronaut. She's a role model. She was a doctor and a school teacher. Have you been those things?
My question would be, why are you switching jobs so much? It sounds like she's unprepared for any of these careers and changes her mind.
Can't keep
anyway, she was also on the cover of Sports Illustrated magazine.
That was weird.
that was so weird. I think they just were running out of ideas. Despite claims that the doll's features and proportions are unrealistic, one model is trying to prove otherwise.
Okay.
You've heard of this woman? At 5'7" and 94 pounds with measurements of 34, 18, 34.
What are her measurements again?
Only if she's 5'3".
Okay, stop. Model Valeria Lukovina has come.
Luka Nova, probably.
Thank you, the pronunciator. has come to be known as the human Barbie.
This is the girl who has the weird triangular face and wears all the makeup, and you look at her waist and it's nipped in.
It's
and it's
really weird.
Super creepy.
And she's got contacts to make her eyes look bigger.
Yeah, she looks plastic. I don't know why I don't know why you would want to look like that. There are women that get addicted to plastic surgery, and my question is are you getting more and more plastic surgery to try to fix all the problems, or do you genuinely want to look phony?
What do you think is more attractive, the perfect woman or a woman with a few imperfections?
When you're perfect, when you're
flawless, you can have a couple flaws.
That's the line I use I invented, but I screwed it up and
got to make sure you got the credit. Yes, Ben did invent that.
Yes, when you're flawless, you can have a couple flaws.
There's some mental health issues there. She's actually better looking without all the stupid makeup on.
In addition to being able to talk to aliens and time travel, she revealed she is now converted to breatharianism.
Yes. This is the idea.
Not going to last long.
This is the idea that you can survive without eating. That there's enough food in the air that you breathe in.
Well, that explains the weight loss.
She lives off of cosmic particles.
Well, she's
light and air.
The worms in the ground are going to be living off of her cosmic particles. If she doesn't get a sandwich in.
I'm seeing her with a sash on. Apparently, she was a pageant winner.
All right, ladies. Here's what we want. Men don't mind if you have a couple of wrinkles, and don't mind if you have a little bit of chub on you. We actually like it when you look like a normal woman.
Speak for yourself. I demand perfection.
All right.
Oh, Ben.
That's Andrew.
Ben, you will find a wonderful woman someday.
Aw.
Number 3.
Quite
And she'll run.
opposite.
You'll find her.
You'll find her.
She won't submit to me.
It'll be after all the running. I found you.
Just don't text her what you texted me. I'm near you.
You can't hide from me.
Quite opposite of the human Barbie. Jennifer Lawrence has amassed millions of fans for her free spirit and commitment to remain true to herself.
And smoking hotness, yeah, whatever.
Well, in true J-Law fashion, speaking of a woman with a few flaws, she fell head over her Louis Vuitton heels at this weekend's Oscars for the second
I believe
year.
it's Louboutin.
Girl falls down a lot. Let's get the real issue here. Does she have inner ear problems?
No, do you see the shoes these Hollywood stars wear? Anyone should fall over in these shoes.
Or pageant winners, yeah. I know, they're huge.
How many times did you fall over in the stilettos?
Not yet. Where's a piece of wood? I need to knock on.
No, it's all plastic, and this may be there's maybe like MDF underneath the desk. There you go.
There we go. So I haven't fallen yet. But anyway, so the American Hustle star was caught taking a tumble during an live stream of the event, which showed her stumbling while exiting the limo. As the actress fell, she reached out her hand to the person in front of her and almost knocked down the woman right in front of her, too.
Well, and people were just waiting for this because the year prior, when she won her Academy Award, she had the big ball gown. Mm-hmm. And as she was going up the stairs, she fell down because, I don't know, like her heel ended up catching on one of the pieces of tulle.
I'm kind of suspicious if this isn't something she purposely did.
Like she wants to give off the air that
she's starting to make this. Now, if it happens a fourth time, then I'll be right.
Like she's some sort of hip, non-egotistic woman, and the way she shows this is by slipping and falling
over. She should wear some sensible flats next year.
Or a helmet.
Or she can wear the shorts, the tuxedo shorts that one of the actors wore.
Nope.
That was
she
disgusting.
Shouldn't. You can look glamorous and not be structurally unsound.
LBD, man, that's what I do.
Yeah.
What?
Jack wears a little back dress to everything.
All right, bad news, guys. Leonardo DiCaprio missed out on an Oscar yet again at this year's Academy Awards.
Well, probably because he's a bad actor.
He's not bad.
I genuinely like him.
He has gotten significantly better in the last 10 years. Absolutely. But you ever seen The Man in the Iron Mask?
I think he's a little overrated.
I think he's a little
overrated.
Brad Pitt is a little overrated.
Absolutely. Brad Pitt's good in comedies. He's not good in dramas.
Yes.
I disagree, though, because when you look at the range of characters, Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't play a wide range of characters.
Sure.
They're all kind of the same guy.
Young, rich.
Whereas Brad Pitt has played a pretty wide range of characters.
Handsome.
When Leonardo
handsome.
Leonardo DiCaprio played Howard Hughes. He played an eccentric millionaire. And then in Gatsby, he played Jay Gatsby, an eccentric millionaire.
Okay.
But he
And in,
wasn't in
Wolf of Wall Street,
Titanic.
He
no,
played an eccentric millionaire.
He wasn't-
Are you not seeing the differences?
you want somebody that can't play more than one role. The guy that actually beat him, Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
That is a guy. That's a guy that can play more than one role. So
Yeah,
that
but he's
argument
so
is,
awesome.
You
Who
see him in
cares?
Dallas Buyers Club. He's like,
Whatever.
all right. I got these AIDS drugs to give out to people. All right.
I think that's why he got it. I haven't seen Dallas Buyers Club. But I didn't he break type for this role that he got the...
Oh, yeah, he's been doing that a lot. I hear what Matthew
finally.
McConaughey did was read all of the reviews of his terrible movies and just take a little bit of time off to go, you know what, I better appear in better movies. And so that's what he's done. He appeared in Wolf of Wall Street. He's appeared in
Mud was good. I liked Mud.
Dallas Buyers Club, and now
should
he's
see
in the
him in,
HBO show True Detective.
Yeah, you should see him in True Detective.
My lovely wife showed me a clip, and she said, see, they can even make somebody as good looking as Matthew McConaughey ugly. And I said to her, he
not
does not
ugly.
look ugly. At all.
He just looks a little dirty.
Right. He
Yeah.
looks like a really handsome guy who's dirty.
Yeah.
To get back to your original point, Leo DiCaprio not winning, nominated multiple times, not winning. There are other actors that have been in the industry a lot longer and haven't won an Academy Award. Gary Oldman deserves one.
I'm going to jump
Gary
in one
Oldman
more.
hasn't won one?
No.
I'm gonna correct myself on Leonardo DiCaprio. He should have won for Django Unchained.
Okay.
Yes.
He was
Yes.
phenomenal in
Yes.
Django Unchained.
Yes, and that was outside of... he
Outside
played
of
an
his typical
eccentric thousandaire.
He played
Now
an
you have
eccentric
Could've been a millionaire.
millionaire from the Civil War era.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the point is that it seems people on Twitter were a lot more upset about this even than Leonardo DiCaprio. He kept himself together, but there was a ton
Kept
of
himself
memes.
together.
The internet wants only two people to win Academy Awards: Jennifer Lawrence and Leonardo DiCaprio. And even if it's for like editing,
The
and
internet
sound
is
mixing,
17 years old.
pretty much.
Yeah.
What's
And
a
it
Gary
acts like
old
it.
man?
He sounds old, man.
My favorite meme, though, was this picture of him crying. Like, there was a ton of memes for that. And it says, I wasn't even in the selfie. Which brings us to our number one trending topic.
Number 1.
Say what you want about selfies and you're disgust with them. But Americans are still obsessed with not only themselves, but Ellen DeGeneres, it seems. A selfie taken by the Oscars host became the most retweeted photo ever on Sunday night, even surpassing President Obama's photo that was retweeted right after he won the election.
She said this
Obama.
on the floor of the Nokia Theater, not Nokia,
Whatever.
Kodak Theater, where they hold this ceremony. She said, let's make this the most retweeted tweet in history. And I'm like,
Whatever,
that's BS.
Ellen,
You're not going to do that. And 2 minutes later, after she posted the photo, Twitter broke. You watch live events like this to snark on Twitter, and for about 2 to 3 minutes, it was impossible to snark because Twitter was breaking because everyone was retweeting this photo.
What Ellen says, Ellen gets.
I just tweeted ASDF.
You wanna
Let's make that the most retweeted tweet ever, Twin Cities News Talk listeners.
What was
I
funny
think
is
she
that
has a little different size of audience that she appeals to.
How dare you? You're never going to take over the show with that attitude.
what I find
well, I'm
funny
not directing the show right now, so.
is this selfie was taken as a part of an advertisement for Samsung
Yeah,
smartphones.
this was not a spontaneous moment.
Yeah.
This was,
No, it wasn't
this
a spontaneous.
was product
No.
placement.
And it was perfect. It was
Right.
brilliant.
But this was uploaded with a Samsung phone. But behind the scenes, when Ellen was getting photos with other celebrities, she was tweeting from her iPhone. So people found that adorable.
That's funny.
All right, Siri. Thank
All
you
right,
so
thank
much
you,
for your
Justin.
trending topics.
Justin retweeted me. That's one.
3 million to go. Siri, what's coming up on your weekend show?
Yeah, with March, we have St. Patrick's Day, which is now my favorite holiday because I get to be a redhead this year. So that'll be kind of fun with green eyes. So I'm a little bit more Irish than I used to be. We're going to be talking, first of all, McCoy's, where we're going to tomorrow, if anybody wants to join us.
McCoy's, Elk River, 1 o'clock.
Super good burgers. Friday, tomorrow, kick off your weekend with us at McCoy's in Elk River. And then I'll
Maybe
have them
get a
on the
little Irish
show.
in you, too.
Okay.
That's an alcohol
And then
joke.
on Saturday we're also going to have the history of the Irish culture in St. Paul.
Cool.
That's wonderful. So Saturdays with Siri, you can listen to her noon to 2 every Saturday on Twin Cities News Talk, AM 1130. Siri, thank you again for joining us this Thursday.
It is my pleasure.